Subscribe and hit that bell icon to be notified about the highlights of India's smartest podcast, The Ranveer Show. This is TRS Clips. There's a very small section of urban audiences, I believe, that really highlights the darkness of mental health and that whole mental health conversation.
Right.
I want you to highlight that. Like, I know this whole podcast is about your story, and I know that mental toughness has been a part of your journey. You're someone who always looks at the positive side of things. So that's not a part of your life that you highlight often. I'd love for you to highlight some of your own dark times as well in this conversation.
Sure.
And right before you do that, again, I've got to highlight David Goggins, man.
Yeah.
I discovered him through Joe Rogan and Joe Rogan's podcast.
Okay.
That guy has a catchphrase, David Goggins. He says, "Stay hard." And that's so important, especially in the modern day. You know, if you, like, I think before COVID or even during the lockdown, if you promoted the idea of mental toughness, you had this entire section of urban audiences coming at you and saying that. How dare you say that?
But you know what? You know where all the problems are in? That urban audience. Emotionally weak and unstable. When I say this, I don't mean it in a disrespectful way. I'm here to correct a problem. I'm here, if I have a patient in front of me, the only thing I see is your recovery. If you are becoming an obstacle to it, it's my job to break it down. If you don't want to break it down, that's your part. I'm not going to force you. So all the people who come and say, oh no, you need to be compassionate. Yes, compassion and toughness go together. But you'll see all the problems when people attack you from a particular standpoint on social media. Those are the audiences that have the problem. You can see it right there. And then I see it and I know you're on the right path. Keep moving forward. So stay hard. Okay, it's a fantastic phrase. But, you know, a lot of groups are going to say, like, that's too, callous. That's too rough. But it's the truth. And most people want honesty and the truth. But you know where they fail, Ranveer? No one can take it. The biggest issue in relationships, I want honesty, but they can't take it when they get honesty. So you build up white lies, you build up walls because you want to satisfy your partner emotionally. Whereas the easiest thing for a guy or girl is to be yourself and be honest. But the other party has to be able to take it. So stay hard is great, but people have to see it in the perspective of, yes, we empathize you have a problem. We're not disregarding the pain you're going through, but you have to stay hard. That's the only way you stay afloat, right? So there's a lot of wisdom in that, for sure.
Yeah.